dear Leo. This is a love reading, a prediction for the month of July with me, Queen of Cups Tarot. And I hope you like the new Cancer display to celebrate Cancer's birthday. As an extended member to this channel, you will get these readings ahead of time and with no ads. And there's an all signs reading up. The message I don't want to hear but needs to hear for the full members to this channel. And the steps to move myself into a loving relationship is up for all the members, where we reveal what message that come true from the divine. Subscribe and then check out the many perks through the join button that will appear, or follow the link in the description box to learn more about membership. And I can recommend that you rewatch the previous love reading for June to get a context, and this is the prediction for July. I will start reading your cards, and I use the Radiant Wise Spirit Tarot. So, when I open your deck here, I see the Eight of Pentacles together with the Fool. So this is someone that's working hard on their own person. They are trying to be all brand new, to shake off all the conditioning from previous generation, from parents, siblings, friends, society. So this is someone that's trying to break free from conformity and become like the gentle, nice soul they were always meant to be, okay? But like in a complete package. So either this is you or it's the person most on your mind. I call the divine with love and light. Three of Swords. This person has been through heartbreak and pain, and they don't want to relive it. So therefore they're working very hard on themselves, like we saw with the Eight of Pentacles. Doing something over and over again, trying different things and see what different results we get, to be able to communicate better with people, to be able to understand ourselves better, to be able to solve our relationships problem in a more, wise and timely fashion, and also in a way that's kinder to everyone involved. I call the Four Archangels in the four corners of the world. And here we have the Two of Wands together with the Fool. So I feel like it's something this person wants to do, possibly reach out to you, or, grab a piece of the world, but they're holding themselves off from doing this. I'm getting the sense that a person might have got a new hope about your relationship, but they don't want to share this with you. Maybe the growth that they have made isn't going to hold, or maybe they are not going to have the stamina to pull it through all the way. They don't want to make you disappointed again. So this is what I'm seeing. And I call the Six Elements. And here we have the Wheel of Fortune together with the Two of Wands. So it might be that the universe or synchronicity in some way will overrule their decision to keep arm's length distant. It doesn't mean that they are physically distant, even if that can also be the case. It just means that they don't want to share their hopes and dreams with you to avoid getting you disappointed. So, Six Elements. Earth, Justice, and Ten of Swords. They feel like they have done you wrong in the past and, potentially hurt you beyond repair. Not that you are not repaired, but they have hurt you so much that the relationship might be beyond repair. So they know this. 11, it's another type of 2. So we had a Two of Wands there, so showing that this person knows. Six Elements: Earth, Wind, Fire, Water, Spirit, and Ether, to join us here today and to give us a clear view reading for my dear Leo viewers. So I want my dear Leos to have love in their life and to find themselves in loving relationships. I also want you to have creative success. Eight of Pentacles. It seems like you are working diligently on yourself as well. And so, walking on your highest path towards your highest destiny. Beautiful. I'm just going to tune in for a few seconds to you, the person most on your mind, and your relationship in July. This is the new bottom of the deck, Queen of Wands. That's of course you, dignified, worthy, self-respect, warm and generous, but you're not going to let yourself be any kind of doormat. Okay. And the old bottom of the deck is the Ace of Pentacles, so a new beginning. You have given yourself a new beginning, I feel, from the disruptive Ten of Swords that we saw. So you're trying your best to make your life filled with the things that makes you happy, and you're trying to take really good care of yourself and, you know, move with dignity. This is what's on your mind, with the person most on your mind, and this is the situation with that person. This is what's on their mind with you, and your feelings, the bond between you two, their feelings. This is your behaviors and attitudes, the outcome for July, and this is their behaviors and attitudes. So we start with the situation here, and we have a Three of Pentacles. So Three of Pentacles, it shows that both people are pretty much on the same page. You want to work together, you want the relationship to work. There might be problems, it might be conflicts, it might be blockages in your way, but both people seem pretty much agreeing on where they would want to go from this. This is what's on your mind with this person most on your mind. You're trying to not have them on your mind, you're trying to not think of them so much, and you have actually started to forget about them, is what I'm feeling. They're not maybe making daily visits in your life anymore, in your mind, and you don't want to talk about it either. Two of Swords, they had the Two of Wands, so this is what's on their mind. Knight of Swords. Maybe you're dealing with an air sign, that's possible. This is Libra, this is Gemini energy. We can have Aquarius as well. So I need to take clarifications here. I said that universal synchronicity was going to make them needing to change their decision of not reaching out to you, or not telling you the thing, or talking about the thing that really needs to be talked to. But this is what's on their mind. It's about, you know, talking. So even if they have taken the decision to not do this, it seems like they really have a lot to say, if we say like that. Nine of Pentacles. Nine of Pentacles. It just shows you again, you know, taking care of yourself, doing stuff for yourself in your life. So they seem to be very considerate about you, and to not, it's almost like you are a rare type of bird, and they're trying to let you live in the forest of your, you know, righteous habitat, to not endanger you. The Tower. Okay. So I definitely feel like this person has a lot to say to you. They feel like you are on the same page, and they would want to clarify that to you. But they don't want to stir up like the peace that you have been able to obtain after the Ten of Swords. But we can see that this is a crumbling tower. So possibly the Wheel of Fortune that I saw is this pressure that this person is feeling. They don't have, you know, peace of mind. They haven't started to forget about you. It's as fresh as they, and you know, it's like God is shooting arrows into their bedroom, saying, hey, reach out, fix this, while they don't want to, because you being this rare bird in this, you know, your righteous habitat. So possibly they feel, maybe this is an ex-lover and you're in a new relationship, for example, so they don't want to come and mess that up. or that they have seen that you have been able to move on with your life, so they don't want to come and mess that up. It can be many different ways. It can also be that this person has, news, terrible news even, that maybe touches both of you if you are together, but they don't want to say it. It's like they're trying to carry it on their own. But it's, constantly in their mind, while you are seeming to have like a pretty nice thing going on there, peace of mind at least. And either you are oblivion to this tower, or it's not touching you, or you just don't know it because they haven't told you that there's a tower moment going on. So for those of you in a stable relationship, it might be that your partner has something that they have, they want to say it to you. It's the only thing that they think about, but they haven't the guts to say it because they don't want to disturb your peace. And, maybe it's a bad situation that will be a little bit rough to solve, and they want you to live in peace, or not knowing this until it's absolutely necessary. So this is the bond between you two, and 9 of Wands. So it points to that both people have gotten hurt in this situation. It has been a little bit of a mess, and no one of you wants to get hurt again. Here we have the Knight of Swords, and it seems like this Knight of Swords person is, comes twice here, is fearing their own behaviors and reactions and actions, that maybe they are the biggest storm in your life, and they feel like big clumsy feet coming in and wrecking whatever it is that you have, that they feel is probably more valuable than having them in your life messing it up. Okay. This is your feelings towards them. 10 of Wands. It's a lot of unfulfilled things here. Things that you dreamt of. Things that you wanted that's not coming. It didn't come to play. It didn't play out. And I think you blame them a little bit. 9, 10 of Wands. This is probably you. Just trying to pick up the pieces of your life. And 9, trying to be self-sufficient, trying to take care of yourself, making yourself as happy as possible. And this is, in many decks, this is oppression or suppression. So we can see that you suppress a lot of both your thoughts about this person, your feelings for this person, because maybe it's no use, since they are suppressing their whole self and saying, I'm a bad person, I shouldn't be with you. So maybe this is out of necessity. You're just trying to cope because the big dreams that both of you had wasn't being able to come into reality, either because this person can't be honest with their real problems in their life, so they can't really open up to you, or they are just clumsy and self-destructive and constantly say or do things that destroys your relationship. They can't help it. It's like some programming inside of them that makes them behave like this, or they have like an issue. Maybe they have a trauma or a difficult situation in their life that they feel like they can't share it with you, and they don't want to let you in on it because it's their problem and not something that should weigh on you. And this whole issue becomes like a big block between you two. You feel that something is wrong. They refuse to tell you what's wrong, and there's a big misunderstanding or miscommunication. And they continue keeping this secret to save you, but it's actually also what wrecks the relationship. That can also be the truth for some of you. So this is their feelings, and we have this Fool again. They so much want to reach out to you, to be with you. But they have learned probably from previous situation or what other people have told them that you're just going to sabotage it, or they are better off without you, or something like that. Can't fully understand it. Doesn't matter how many cards I draw, but 10 of Swords. It might be that they don't have the most supportive system around them, that They might have people kind of gaslighting them in their life, and when they say, oh, I would want to reach out to this person, I can't get over them, I still love them, they say, oh, you know, this was such a destructive relationship and you behaved really bad towards that person. Are you really going to put them through it again? And it's not out of, since it's 10 of swords, it's probably not out of love that they are doing it like that. It's more like they want to keep this person for themselves, or that they just don't want this person to succeed. So I don't think they have a good support system. I think they have people saying things to them that takes their hope away, and that makes them give up the quest before they have even started it. But they are so full of it, it's like bursting energy inside of them. You know, see the white horses here, that's truthful emotions. We want to speak about our feelings, and the sun here, it's also about truth and honesty. But you have definitely given up, and you're just you're licking your wounds, taking care of yourself, not engaging. That's what I'm seeing. So we'll see more with your behaviors and attitudes. 6 of Swords shows that you are not, like if this person would come with this issue, they would come and talk to you, you wouldn't be impossible. Like it would be possible to ignite some kind of hope with you. It ties to this 3 of Coins that, yeah, of course we can solve this. Of course we can talk about this. Of course we can talk it through. We can see if there's possibilities or solutions. So you have just put this relationship on the shelf, it seems, or you didn't know that the problem existed. And if you knew, you would be, first person there to try to solve it. 6 of Swords is connected to the Lover's card, so it's by taking care of the people that you love and trying to solve their problems or solving your common problems, getting from like a rough place to a better place. So you seem to have it, you seem to be a wise enough person that are ready to help people, to fix things, to get things into harmony. It's just that it's almost like you haven't been allowed to, or you haven't been let in, or you were kind of in the relationship, but the person kept a lot of secrets from you, so that you couldn't help them with those issues. Okay, so this is their behaviors and attitudes, and here we have the Wheel of Fortune, so rolling the dice. God, Mrs. Fortuna, the Lady of Fortune, they will come, and it's like some divine interference here. Maybe putting so much pressure into this person so they can't help but, taking a step, reaching out, making a call, or telling you the blunt truth. Okay, and this is the outcome. And we have the Emperor. So Emperor, it shows a person taking responsibility, possibly not listening to the gaslighters here, not listening to these people, but actually saying, I know how this is. I'm taking charge. But we'll see. Helpful clarification. The Emperor. But the Emperor is full of, they can take action, but they also have strong boundaries. They are not easily led by other people. They trust their own instinct. That's why they're stubborn, because they trust their own instinct. So I'm thinking this is your person, because the Fool and the Emperor is kind of the same energy. The Fool in numerology is 22. It's really 0, but you can't. It's not a number. So you say that it's the card that comes on after 21. The last card of tarot, it's 22. So that's the Fool. And 2 + 2 is 4. It's also connected to death. So death is transformation. So it seems like this person is ready to transform because they want to work things out with you. The 3 of Coins and the Wheel of Fortune is a very fortunate omen, showing a person that comes with the willingness to fix things. But we need to remember that they are possibly the victim of a gaslighting situation. They have people, whisper illusions into their ear, and this can be the behavior that they also bring into the relationship. 5 of Wands. So you need to be aware of that, and the best way to help a person 5, 10, 9 of wands is communicating. To actually say that type of behavior or how you're talking right now, I can't accept it. It's not okay. Okay, so just stop it. It's not dignified for you and me. We are not going to behave like this, because then you're also telling them, you're helping them see that the victory that they want to win in these gaslighting situations, you have their back. Because when we have a person that have learned abuse, they have been upbrought by abusive people, for example, or they have abuse in their life in some sort or way, we can feel helpless to it, and we think probably I'm wrong and the other person is right. But when you're telling them so clearly that, hell no, this is not going to work with me, then they understand that their own feelings that they had in this possibly abusive situation was valid from the get-go. So that gives them confirmation and, a backbone to stand up against their own bullies and say no to them, because you are saying no to them. So stand up for what's right and true. The Two of Swords being Libra is also connected to justice, so fairness. You are ready to be fair, but you're holding yourself back because there's no one to be fair to if the other person can't work together with you. But here I'm seeing them being ready to work together with you, and they are ready to stand up against their bullies and be like a grown-up person and have boundaries, and possibly also, maybe by your help, 5 of Wands, they go 6 of Wands. By you saying no to them, they can also have victory in their relationships on their end, and say no to these people too, and be honorable on their white horse. That's very significant. So this is a knight in shining armor, but they don't come with the usual, it's not Prince Charming this. This is someone that battles through life and has, a hard, they have a hard situation. It's not an easy thing. It would be easy for them to solve. They need to sort through their life and, not invite people that do them like this. But we can see it's kind of the same for you. You are ready to invite this person in. And I think I saw a 10 of Swords, possibly a 3 of Swords with you. Like they have broken you in some way, and you are still ready to take them in again. So they are doing the same thing. They are so ready to forgive their abusers as you are ready to forgive them, possibly being some sort of abuser because they were abused, they are abusing. But the chance here is that this person wants to work this through. They are ready to stand up to their bullies. You need to be ready to stand up to your bullies too, to not allow, to say this is the right thing to do, this is the wrong thing to do. This I accept, this I cannot accept, okay? So we're going to get a clarification. What does the Emperor here means for the outcome of your relationship? The Shadow Queen, acquiring knowledge, insecurity, manipulation. It's about get started. This is just like the Fool. A Wheel of Fortune is, okay, we try again. We try it again. But this time, we need to be aware of the manipulation that's happening in the relationship. Maybe you are manipulating this person. They are manipulating you. They are becoming manipulated by other people. You are becoming manipulated by other people. Everyone needs to see what's going on, okay? To not be manipulated and to be able to stand up in honor towards this, shed light on this situation and not let the same old happening again, acquiring knowledge even in the darkest of places, realizing that this I can accept, this I cannot accept. Because it's also a battle within each and every person, because you might have issues too, things where you are over dramatic or you can't accept that a person has their own free will, or that they want to do this but you want to do that, and so sometimes it can be hard to know where to draw the line. We don't know when we are being unfair, but if everyone starts to communicate a little bit more clearly, that will be obvious. So that's a part of acquiring knowledge, that we need to be able to communicate in a way that makes us all more aware of the other person's situation, how it is to walk a mile in their shoes, So we need to be ready to be vulnerable enough to speak our truth from the bottom of our heart, but still take responsibility for our own feelings and giving it out on a platter like this. And if the other person says, okay, I see your situation, I can compromise a little bit here, but this is still, important to me. And I want to have my needs met too, but I will offer this time where you work through this issue that seems to be, very hard on you. You have had a lot of people manipulating you, and you don't want me to touch your stuff, or you don't want me to say this or that. I can keep it for myself for a while you grow and learn the difference between people asking the impossible and me asking what's possible, and me asking for your cooperation. These people just want to manipulate you. I'm just asking for your cooperation. So we can be, if we are aware of what we need, what the other person needs, the compromise that, like the thing that's in between, and maybe for a while giving a little bit more, but then comes a time when we say, okay, now I have given you, your freedom to decide for yourself, so you wouldn't feel manipulated, but now it's time for you to make a decision, and now it's my turn to feel safe and loved and validated and get my needs met. So we need to be very open with this. We need to know what's going on, acquiring knowledge by communication, by opening our heart, by talking things through, by being very clear, understand ourselves, our needs, and the other person needs to communicate what they need so that you can understand, and you can, at least in your mind and your heart, walk a mile in their shoes. Okay. So I would urge you to watch the reading, What Do They Want to Happen Between You, and the love reading for June to learn more about this situation here. And if you want to see new and exclusive readings from me and watch the channel normal reading in advance and ads free, you can become an extended member to the channel. And there's a reading up for all the members to the channel about the steps to move myself into a loving relationship, which I think could be very helpful for you in this situation here. And there's also all signs reading that you can order, that Will They Come Back? That also helps you see this person's situation much more clearly and understand what it is that have made them not give themselves to you properly, and what you need to watch out for yourself, and how you can manage yourself in a way that doesn't freak this person out. I'm also doing spiritual growth readings for all the members to the channel every week, and personal questions readings, for elements readings, and all signs readings for the full members. Subscribe and then check out the different levels through the join button that will appear, or follow the link in the description box to learn more about membership. So thank you for watching this far. Remember to like, share, and subscribe, and hit the bell notification to get a heads up when the new videos are out. Take really good care until next time. Stay awake, stay healthy, and stay blessed. Bye for now.